All your days are belonging to us.
I used to be an adventurer like you.
Excuse us, Mr. Logan.
Mother of God.
Hey guys, Kingopersia back, and some of you have been requesting me to do a mod video for the mods I have in World of Warcraft, and that's this video. So let's get started. So I've got a couple mods. I've got about 10-15 mods, which is enough for me right now, but that's actually not a lot of mods compared to other people, because I know somebody with over 100 mods. So 10-15 is not much, but it gets me by. So the first one I really can't show it to you because it's not happening right now. It's called Auto Sheath. It automatically unsheaths my weapon in certain situations, and the reason I have it is just to make it look cool, because you know it looks cool when you have your weapon unsheathed when you're in battle. Now, if you're casting, which I do because I'm a priest, when you cast, you automatically sheath your weapon, no matter what. There's no mod that will unsheath your weapon while you're casting. This auto sheath mod just unsheaths when you're not casting. It just automatically unsheaths, so you don't have to press the button to unsheath. And I just did it to make it look cool. By the way, I'll be putting, if I can find all the mods, I'll be putting the links to these mods in the description. Next one is Bagnon. That just changes the appearance of your bag here. You've got settings. You can change the settings. You can change layers and columns and stuff to make it a different size. You got scale. Let's see, 85. You can change the scale and stuff. I'm gonna go back to 85 here. Opacity, as always, and stuff like that. You can change the layers so it appears over other windows and stuff. What else? We got bank and guild bank and void storage. Those are the other ones. Those are separate mods, but it comes with Bagnon. So go into the bank here. I'm in Stormwind right now. Go to the bank, and it's got the same look to it. I didn't know I had that in here. Okay.
Safe travel.
Let's see. Oh, what's the next one? So another mod that comes with Bagnon is called Bag Brother, which lets you see the inventory of your other characters. I don't have any other characters, so I don't use that right now. Then I've got okay, Guild Bank, Void Storage. I've got Bartender, which I'm sure most of you know because that's a very popular mod. Bartender. When you install it, and it puts this little button up here on the minimap. Bartender 4. That's the one it's at right now. If you left-click the button, it unlocks the things you can move around: XP bar, reputation bar, pet bar, stance bar, micro bars, action bars, all that stuff. It's an action bar mod. Right-click it, it opens up the menu. Including the default 5 cast bars you get with the WoW UI, you can have up to 10, and then it has lots of other. It has the other stuff like the vehicle bar that I just mentioned and stuff like that. Pretty sure you can hide the birds, the griffin-looking things that are on the sides of the action bars. You can hide the Blizzard art bar. You can hide that if you want. I'm gonna try not to change anything right now. But you left-click it, and you can move stuff. You can move them around. Like see, just move it. Just left-click it and move it, and you're good. You can change. So let's see. What do I go up to? I go up to 5, 6. Okay, let's try 7. Enabled. Or 7. There we go. I don't know why those are in there, but whatever. You can change the scaling, like most things allow you to. You can change the alpha, the opacity, the padding, the space with the padding, which is the spaces between the buttons, and how many buttons there are. You can change it to vertical or horizontal. You can hide the macro text. So if you have it hotkeyed, or if you have it as a macro, you can hide the text that shows you which hotkey it is or the name of the macro. If you have weapon equipped, you can hide the border of that, like it says right here. That's general stuff for action bars. You can change visibility and the state configuration, which is when, if you let's say if you're in combat, you can make a bar appear. If you're out of combat, you can make that bar disappear. And positioning, where on the screen you want it. Okay, general settings, disable that one because I'm not using that one. And I've got, as you can see, I've got The action bars down here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Then I got my stance bar for my shadow spec for shadow form. Then I've got a pet bar, a pet/mount bar that I like to use, so I don't have to open the pet mount window. I just got a pet bar. I like to have a separate one for my mounts and my pets. Then I've got another pet bar for like an actual pet that I use in combat. I'll show that to you later, because I can't fight anybody here, or I could go to the training dummies, but I don't know where those are in Stormwind right now. So anyway, I've moved the XP and reputation bar up here. Okay, let's see what else. Got the list of mods on my touch here, my iPod touch. Genosis. Genosis is a cast bar mod, so type in Genosis. G-N-O-S-I-S. I don't know why, but when you open the menu, you just have to click this button, create options, and it opens everything for you. I don't know why it's not there by default. So right now I've got a target. I got my cast bar for myself. Whoa, why are you looking at me? Dang it. Got a cast bar for myself. What can I cast? Oh, okay. I'll just cast changing spec. So change my spec, and my cast bar is right there. Then I've got a target cast bar right there. And my shadow form has an interrupt. So I have it set so when I'm in shadow form, my target cast bar will show a shield next to it if I can't interrupt it. If I can't interrupt it, it just shows a regular cast bar. Holy spec does not have an interrupt, so that's just a normal cast bar. I can have you can have different settings for different specs with Genosis. Let's see. Genosis, you can change. You have target cast bars, your own cast bar, your pet cast bar, different spec cast bars. You can you have a focus cast bar. Let's say player. You can enable it, unlock it, so you can move it. I'm not going to do that right now. You can have a different multi-spell timer. I don't know what that is. You can change whose cast bar it is. Say unit. You can change it for which spec you have. If you have multiple specs, which you probably should by now, you can change it to horizontal, vertical. You can change the look of it, the layout, the background, stuff like that. You can change the opacity and all that. You can change position. You can add an icon to it. So if you see, I have an icon, the flash heal icon. It's right there. So if you're casting something, it'll be the same picture as your button. Another one is that you can have ticks show up in your cast bar, which I have disabled right now. But if you have ticks on ability you're casting, it'll show little lines, little vertical lines on the cast bar that show when each tick happens. The main thing I use cast bars for, I always have cast bar mods. Main thing I use it for is, see that little lighter area there? Like, you've got the cast bar in a dark color, then you've got the light blue area right there. That's your latency space, I guess you could call it. I don't remember the exact name, but that's when you when your cast reaches that little area, you can safely do another ability before it literally reaches the end of the cast bar. That's like when you press the button for the cast, it doesn't happen exactly when you press the button. It takes like a split second to start up. That split second counts, even though the cast bar doesn't show up. So once this little the edge of the part that goes through the cast bar is in that little area, you can start casting your next spell. Once again, that's before it happens, before it reaches the end of the cast bar. By the way, an example of the cast bar latency thing right there that lets you heal, or that lets you start casting a new spell even when this cast is going. I use that for faster healing, so I can immediately start my next heal as fast as possible. So I can just keep spamming it even faster with that latency thing. See, it's getting a lot bigger now. I can start casting a little faster and stuff like that. What else? Anything else I don't think so. You got configurations, you got profiles and stuff like that. Map chords. Then I've got map chords, which is just a general purpose coordinate mod that puts coordinates on your map. That's all. I really don't know why the WoW UI, the default UI, does not have that. I don't think it does. I didn't see them, so I got the mod. But just mods, or just coordinates. You can have coordinates under your under your character screen, under your character unit frame, but I don't like those. I actually rarely ever use the coordinates mod, but I just have it just in case. Nauticus is this one up here. Nauticus 4.0.5, that tells you when the nearest ship is going to arrive and when it leaves, and which one it is, and where it leads. So I've got the Rutheron village that goes to Teldrassil that's arriving in 50 seconds. Then I've got the one that's going to come in, it says Stormwind City there. I think that means that it's gonna arrive in Stormwind City, I think. I don't really use Nauticus either much, but I have it just in case. You can cycle between different right, okay. Yeah, Stormwind City. That's when the ship comes in 2 minutes and 16 seconds. You can click it to change which ship you want to show the timer for and stuff. And you can set alarms and stuff. And then Recount, which is a DPS and healing meter. I don't use that much either. A lot of these mods I have just in case. Recount I have in case anybody in my group asks for it. I don't really need it personally, but if somebody in my group asks for Recount, I'll just be like, hey, I got it. I'll put it up for you. Now, I don't know how to put it into the instance group instance group chat. I can do the party chat, but not the instance group chat, which is the instance group chat is the one with people from different servers. So I don't know how to say it to people from different servers, but I can say it in my party. Those are two different things. And then Skinner, which is the most apparent one here. That changes background here behind my buttons and my chat boxes. I've actually got one more to show after this. It adds this thing where you can just put this gray part up here. It's got so much stuff. It's got let's see, which one is it? Yes, it's got you can change backgrounds for unit frames. Like my unit frame here has a background, like a darker background in the shape of a rectangle there. Got it for targets too. You can add different skins, and I don't know for sure, but I think you can add different skins to this mod, to the Skinner mod. So it's kind of like mods for a mod, you know, a bunch of mods in one. But you have to find those, and you can change it for all the windows you have in the UI. You know, guild bank frame, level up display, mail frame. My character screen has it. My achievement screen has it. I was about to say. Achievement screen has it, and it's just makes it look clear and cool. And then another favorite of mine, it's called Move Anything. It's got a bad position in the game menu, but Move Anything, you can move anything. So let's say you want to move the unit frames. Yeah, open the main menu, and you can change. See, it lights up the player bar, the player unit frame. You have arrows to move it very precisely, and then you can just click and drag if you want, and then you can reset it if you want. Now, look, somebody's asking me for a guild invite. Can I do it? G invite, CJTAN. Whatever. I've moved my chat bars. I've got one for whispers and instance chat, and then I've got one for everything else. And you can, if you have trouble finding something manually, you can type it in. So the party one, or I'm sorry, the player one, that's me, that's my unit frame. If I can't find that for whatever reason, just go to this little text box here, type player, and there it is. You can do buffs, you can do target buffs, targets, target of target, you can do pet bars, you can do anything. You can't do action bars, I don't think. Or maybe you can. Action bar? Really? Yes, you can. Yes, you can. Action bar. Vehicle bars, all that stuff. It lets you move anything. I do have a couple mods that overlap with that. They also allow you to move stuff, so it doesn't really cause a problem. Which is good. So yeah. And that is about it. So you can also with the move anything mod, you can change scale, which I've done to the mini map because that thing is freaking small as hell when you with the default UI. And that's it. I don't have any I don't really have any healing things, any healing mods like Healbot or anything. So that is it. Thank you for watching. And as always, if you want to be friends with me on Steam, my Steam name is the same as my YouTube name. And don't forget to like this video, like my Facebook, and subscribe. Thank you for watching.